action that's happening here. I love the fact that we're not all from one place. I love the fact that we have different business models in this group. I believe this is going to be a lot of fun. And while this is a pilot, the reason that this pilot is together is because you've got a big mission, you got a big vision for what's going to happen with these people here. And what's going to happen is, we've got this $100 million producer over here masquerading as a $25 million producer, but he's got clarity that he's moving forward to make that happen. And this rising tide is going to float all the boats, so I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate you sharing that you want to make this thing happen. Get on the ALC and make sure that what's happening inside your market center achieves your goals, because you're leading this company to reach your goals. If that's happening inside your market center, everybody goes up. So, okay.
I like it. Steve had asked us a little bit earlier when we was on break about me and Christy coming out to Phoenix and sharing our vision with everybody there. What we'd like to do, and ask Don if he could record this right quick, I'd love to get some feedback from y'all of what's the difference between what we're doing now than where we just go to one and then we may not ever see each other again. So if there's some ahas you could share, something that not only for Steve, but for all of the other ones that we want to come back, our goal is to get all of the top producers involved in this so that we can share more. I don't know about y'all, but we came here as a group yesterday, and as the day went, we began picking like family. You do that, you do this, you do that. We've done by 7, and everybody's cutting up, getting to know each other, getting in relationships. That's huge. We need more. We need the bigger thinkers we can get here, the better it is. So I'd love some feedback from y'all of what we'd like to share with Steve's group, as well as what we'd like to share with ours about what we're doing here. If y'all don't mind. Anybody?
I'd say it is purposeful, deliberate, and as a team, which is huge for me.
The big thing for me is going to be accountability. It's just as simple as that. You know, going back home, getting sucked into everyday life and everyday business, but knowing that in 45 days, we're going to meet again, and there's an expectation that I have made progress. So, you know, it's the same thing with bold. You take bold, you're charged up for a while, then it starts to kind of slack off, and I think that's your goal here, is to keep us on target until we make this happen.
Yeah, the target here is to have a business worth owning as big as you want it to be, isn't it?
Yeah.
Has anybody felt like there was a shift today between the way you thought before and the way you think now? Yes.
What? I can say it. When she first showed her book, I know we were all thinking like, oh my God, look at the work that we got ahead of us to get it started. And by the end of this, I mean, this can be done in like less than an hour. I mean, we're all working together as a team and sharing. It's just going to be so easy to get it started.
Wow. Somebody else was going to say something?
Well, somebody said their thinking changed. How did their thinking change?
I decided I went from, you know, we wanted to be the top 10 agents in our, to be the top, KW, to be the top 10 agents in our board.
Right.
And I decided in the top 5 was lead marketing. So why not? Avery, me, Michelle, Melvin, I mean, Justin and Ryan.
There's the gauntlet, you guys.
I hear her, she's always talking. I love it.
And I think, Don, the main thing is just by coming back every 45 days, it keeps you on track. It's like homework. If somebody said do it when you want to, you know you got to have it on Fridays to get involved.
Okay, so here's what I'd like you to do before you go. I want you to make your commitment to yourself of what are you going to bring back in 45 days. And then we'll evaluate the commitment that you made today against what you're able to accomplish. And some of you will go over the bar, some of you won't make it. It doesn't matter. I want you to make the commitment today. In 45 days, I'm going to be back here, and this is what's going to happen when I'm back here. Or this is what I'm going to have ready when I'm back here.
And Jason, if you'll crank up that Facebook page for this group, let's post our commitment on his Facebook page so that it's real and there's accountability. And if we're going to build an empire and we're going to get wealthy and have a life worth living, this is how we do it. So let's just put whatever that, it can be a small commitment, but put a commitment.
Whatever it
What
is.
does everybody want to call it? What's more appropriate? I've got Gulf States RSTLM Mastermind, MREA Action Plan Mastermind. I mean, what do we want to call it?
Wealth building, empire building
Empire
with the
building?
Gulf States region.
Okay.
Or if he wants to be a millionaire. I'm dead serious.
We want to be, yeah.
Yeah, we want to be a millionaire.
Stay true.
Okay, we're good? Does that work?
See you guys.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you. Thank y'all. We enjoyed it.